When Kyler sees garage sale, he sees dollar signs. He sees financial freedom. He sees passive income.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi.
Good, how are you guys?
Good. We were interested in the washer and dryer. Is it still available?
Yes.
Can we go take a look at them?
Yeah.
Was the washer and dryer, it's $125, right, for both?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna take one more look at them.
All right, so this guy weighs about 73 pounds soaking wet, and look at him, all by his lonesome. I can't help him because I'm a YouTuber.
This is an Appliance Rentals wet dream. We got these things for $125. We can rent the dryer itself for $40, the washer for $40. You're profitable after the second month. Or you could sell the washer. This thing would be free. You could make income.
So there's a tip for you. Go to Facebook Marketplace and find people advertising garage sales, because that means they didn't want to list individually all the items they have. So we could go list this right now, leave it in the truck, $400 for the set, and we can have it sold by the time we even take it out of the truck.
Alrighty, well, we were in the garage sale. I got 3 notifications. Jonathan said that this is still pending pickup. Tachi says she's wondering if it's still interested. We'll get back to her. Shenene, hello, I'm interested in a washer and dryer set for 12 months. Are you available to install one this Friday? 12 months, $60 a month. That's $720 for the year. She'll probably rent it for at least 2 years. And we just got a set for $125. So you can make $600 profit just from
Per year.
Shenene per year.
And let's just do this. Look at my watch, look at that. You see that 11 right there? It is September 11th. Rest in peace. I want people to see, just that we're not faking this.
Oops.
All right?
This is one that we boosted.
Finishes in 23 hours. So we boosted it an hour ago,
Yep,
right? And it's a 1-day boost. What's the logic, and how much money did you put behind the boost?
$20.
And tell me the logic behind that in like a crowded market.
All right, think about it, guys. If it costs $20 to acquire a customer, which we already did in the first hour, we'll get at least 3 more probably. We just got a set for $120, so we're $125, so we're all in for $145, and the lifetime value of just Shenene is over $700, most likely $1,400, and it costs $20 to get her, less than $20.
Doesn't your average customer stay for more than just 1 year?
At least 2 years.
So that's not lifetime value, that's yearly value,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So let's say, so it's 600 profit the first year, but 720 profit the second year.
Correct.
Let's say the app, just conservatively, 2 years, right? We're looking at $1,300 profit lifetime value per customer. And for those out there that are watching this, like, oh, this is too crowded, this is too competitive, I open Facebook Marketplace and everyone's... Stop! Like, how greedy do you have to be? $20 to acquire $1,300. $20 to acquire $1,300 in a crowded, competitive market. DFW is one of the most competitive markets. So I don't care if you're in Huntsville, Alabama, or in Utah, Dallas-Fort Worth. I'm so sorry, because of our last video, people have to spend $20 now to acquire a $1,300 customer instead of spending $0. Darn. All right, I don't know if you guys got this, but our customer is ghosting us, and we're at his apartment, and we don't have a unit number, so we're gonna start knocking. When these customers are worth $700 a year, and they stay around for 2 to 3 years on average, it's worth an hour of knocking.
This, guys, is, by the way, why I normally get a phone number. Dealing just on Messenger, terrible idea. Always get a phone number before you deliver.
And you know what? While we're here, there's a pretty good chance we never find this Will. Will he continue to ghost us? So we might as well try to sling some washer dryers to these guys, right?
Yeah. So, by the way, even if this is a quote-unquote failed attempt, we now know this whole entire complex don't have washers and dryers, and they have hookups.
That's a data point. That's a data point.
One data point.
2 dots equal a line.
A few moments later.
He has seen it. Yes, sorry, 106.
Let's go, we're freaking rich.
He said by the pool.
Look, this is such a good lesson. We had to drive here even after he was ghosting us. We could have said, you know what, it's not worth the drive. He's ghosting us. I guarantee you, if he doesn't follow up like 7 times like an obsessive girlfriend, he's not gonna respond. You gotta follow up. If you don't feel like you're stalking them, then you haven't followed up enough. I don't care if you're selling enterprise software, turtles, whatever.
What's up, Will? How's it going? Good.
That's the parent.
We'll park our car somewhere closer, and then we'll start bringing up the other one. I don't know if we can take this one with us just because I don't know if we have the room. But either way, we can get it out of, we can either put it down here or wherever, if that's all right. In theory, we're doing a washer install today and a dryer install, and both of them would like to get rid of their washer and dryer. So we could get another free washer and dryer, fix them up for like $30 and re-rent them out. And the economics on that is even way better than buying them.
Or we could sell them.
Or we could sell them. We could fix them and flip them.
We could sell them, put all that cash into boosted Facebook Marketplace posts.
Get some more clients.
There you
Amen.
go.
The hoses he has in his house look several years old, and if this gasket wears out, that's going to be the first thing to fail, and you'll get a call for a leaky washer. So every time I do an install, I make sure I put new hoses with new gaskets. That way I don't have to worry about flooding and just cover myself there. So we're going to put in some new hoses for him, and it should take a couple minutes, and we'll be out of there. I got some brand new hoses for it, and it should be working good. If it does shake at all, just put a little bit of cardboard under this foot so it's a little bit more level.
Thank you guys.
No problem. Yep. So how often do people want to only rent one of the 2 units?
It's not super often, but I always do it because the math on it makes more sense, because if I do it as single, I still rent it for more than just half price, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. And 3 times when their dryer breaks, they'll be calling me to rent them the dryer. So it's just a contact, and yeah, they'll keep renting.
So did that go pretty smoothly based on how jobs normally go?
Yeah, I mean, we were in and out in probably 20 minutes or less. Their water valve was leaking, but I make it very clear that I have nothing to do with their water. I'm in charge of the washer, and so they're gonna have to call their maintenance team and get that checked out. But we tested the washer, the hot water was working, and everything looks to be good.
On to the next.
On to the next. Alrighty, so this is the apartment complex we just delivered it to. I didn't count, but I would assume there's between 16 units in each building. We got 16 times 16. There's at least 256 apartments there that don't have washers and dryers, but they do have the hookups. If you rented them for $60 a month, that apartment complex alone could be $15,000 in recurring revenue each month. Talk to the property manager, get their information, start slinging door hangers. That's a gold mine. All right, I'm gonna text our girl, let her know that we're on our way so we don't end up searching for an apartment complex again. We'll probably work like maybe 4 hours, 5 hours today on this business. Maybe 4 with all the drive time and everything. We're gonna create at least $70 in monthly recurring revenue. It's not crazy, right? But let's do some math. If you did that 5 days a week, which is definitely possible, there was hundreds of deals
to do this same math
on Facebook Marketplace. That's $70 a day in recurring revenue. Let's say you just work 5 days a week.
And you still have your full-time job.
And you still have another job.
You're at work, kind of posting on Facebook Marketplace, casually responding to people, and then you do the deliveries in the evening.
Yeah, and you could honestly do more than this. And you could do sets. We've had at least 3 or 4 people that actually want a real set, but too far away, whatever, 30 minutes away, 45 minutes away.
We're being picky.
We're being picky. $70 in recurring revenue a day. You do that 5 times, that's $350 in a week in recurring revenue. That's the difference, right? That means at the end of the month, you're gonna have $1,200 to $1,500 in recurring revenue month 1.
That means if you do that for 1 year, you've got $18,000 in monthly recurring revenue after a year.
Very possible. There's not gonna be, the bottleneck will never be demand of people wanting to do it. It will always be your time and your work ethic.
Let's say you do 7 a week, 7 times 70 a month. That 4.5 weeks in a month. That much in monthly recurring revenue. You do that for a year straight, $26,000 a month in predictable, reliable monthly recurring revenue.
There's nothing sexy about it other than that.
You might not know this, but this is not my full channel. If you want to watch the full episode of the segment that you just saw, go ahead and check this out or the link in the description.